What up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. They got your boy Diddy in the crosshairs, man. Looking like that's really wrong how they got him looking right now. But anyway, say Sean Diddy Combs accused of actually assaulting the Love album producer in a new lawsuit. They got a new one for him. And wait till y'all hear who else is in the lawsuit too. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast. Yeah. That's right. It's the Keep It P podcast. Y'all already know what it is. And they got Diddy in the crosshairs, man. They ain't letting up. Once they got a hold of you, it's over for you. So let me go ahead and get into the melee for y'all real quick on the real quick side of the game. It says music producer who worked with Sean P. Diddy Combs on his most recent record, the Love album, Off the Grid, is suing the embattled music mogul, accusing him of engaging in serious illegal activity, including actual assault. The lawsuit is filed in the U.S. Federal Court of Southern District of New York and obtained by U.S. Today on Monday. Rodney, Lil Rod, Jones Jr. alleges Combs forcibly touched and attempted or threatened to touch Jones' intimate areas and or touched Jones with his own intimate parts while they worked on the album. Now let's slow roast that one a little bit here. He said forcibly touched and attempted and or threatened to touch. So did he touch it or not though?
Right.
Then it says intimate areas and or touch Jones with his own intimate parts. Did he did he put the thing on you or not, fam?
Or not.
Is you trying to save being gay? Is that what it is? Like
Mm,
you don't really want to seem too gay in the situation, so you making it
too
questionable.
too bussified.
Yeah, man. It says he also accused the rapper and his associates, including the 30-year-old son, Justin Dior Combs, his chef of chief of staff and Cole's global enterprise, of participating in ex-trafficking ventures. Dang, you gonna put the man's son in the mix, cuz?
So did
Damn.
he fondo dando you too, or you just dry snitching at this point?
That's what I'm saying. Says according to Jones, he and Combs worked together between September 2022 and November 2023, a partnership that resulted in 9 songs on the Love album, for which Jones is credited as the producer. Jones, as allegedly, also was not paid for 13 months and thousands of hours of work. Diddy, why you doing all of that with all of this so-called money, dog?
Uh,
Seem like you setting yourself up for failure, bro.
I promise you.
Since Combs and his son Justin, Universal Music Group, Motown Records, and Love Records are among the other defendants listed in the lawsuit. Jones is seeking 30 million in compensation in a jury trial. Mm. Since Diddy says music producers' allegations are complete lies, so Diddy claps back. In a statement shared with US Today Monday on a rep for Diddy, attorney Sean Hawley said, Lil Rod is nothing more than a liar who has filed for a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. His reckless name dropping about events are pure fictitious and simply did not happen. It's not more than just a transparent attempt to garner headlines. He also added that, and I quote, we have overwhelmingly undisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored. As Mr. Blackburn refused to return our calls, we will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make the claims. It says, in response to the request for the comment, Blackburn today told USA that litigation should never be the first option for a dispute. We filed because of the refusal to negotiate on the other side. So let me get this straight. You had a chance to pay.
I'm trying to tell you, cheapskate.
But you didn't. Well, but I mean, don't settle it or something like that. Like almost kind of admit guilt, and then they can be sued civilly for more money.
Is that well? You gonna pay? What you did was but then you gonna pay the attorney. You gonna go get Maxwell, the little chick, Maxwell's attorney, the Jeffrey Einstein homegirl's attorney. Well, if you're gonna spend on that, you could make them sign in the contract. Yo, this all the bread, P. Don't be trying to come back later. That's all, P. You give up any claims to any other damages, P.
Okay, I can kind of see that. It goes on to say, guys, hold on real quick. Goes on to say in November, a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal filed a lawsuit against Combs alleging that she was drugged, sexually assaulted, and abused, and was the victim of revenge porn. It says Combs is facing multiple other lawsuits filed in recent months, including one which was anonymously accused him alleged associate the rapper when he was 17 years old, and another in which his ex-girlfriend, the singer Cassie, accused him. Okay, blah, 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 blah. They just own it. It says Lil Rod claims that Diddy failed to stop Cuba Gooding Jr. from actually assaulting him. It says in the lawsuit, which contained various anecdotal photos and screenshots, Jones claims to have been irrefutable evidence of Combs and his associates' misconduct. It says, and I quote, throughout this time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond the role of a producer on the Love album. Well, why was you still around?
Money. You can be bought and you can be sold.
Well, first of all, it sounds like you wasn't getting paid. That's first off. Second of all, you ain't getting paid and you getting the fondulations. It sounds like you was enjoying it. And it all kind of went sour because of something. But initially you was down with the fondulations. You ain't tell nobody nothing. You ain't told till now. But you said you wasn't paid for 13 months though, or something like that, wasn't it? What
he did say 13 months.
Oh, let me go back up to go back to that, up to that top of that order. It was 13 months though, wasn't it? It was 13 months. Jones alleges that he was not paid for 13 months and thousands of hours of work. That's a lot of hours of work, fam. I mean, a work week is only 40. That's 100 weeks, fam. That's 2 years. And 40 hours a week, fam.
Yeah, if he's saying that many thousands of hours, yeah.
No, actually, hold on.
But it was
that's 400 hours in 10 months. 400 hours in 10 months. So you had to work up for 1,000? That's years. You've been working for years.
He said thousands of hours, but you already said it was only 13 months.
Okay. Well, let's give him 80 hours a week. He was working 80 hours a week. So that's
just double.
420 hours a month. 420 hours a month. So you work for 13 months. Yeah, that's thousands of hours. That's too much work though, fam. You should have quit.
Yeah, but that's assuming you did 80 hours a week, which is 16 hours a day. There's only 24 hours in a day. So that leaves 8 hours to sleep, boo boo, talk on the phone, scroll on your social media, eat all your vittles.
He wasn't doing none of that. He was working. He wasn't doing nothing else but working for Diddy.
And then how you engaging on all these ex workers and the fondulation, you can't be producing and that happening at the same time, is it?
Yeah, how are you coming up with all of these hits?
And you're getting the fondulation?
Yeah, and you're coming up with the hits. Okay. But it says it goes on. Yeah, it goes on to say such activities, he said, include the acquisition and use and the distribution of drugs, provided laced alcohol beverages to minors and sex workers, and Cuba Gooding Jr. sexually harassing and assaulting Jones. It says, according to Jones, in January 2023,
number one, you didn't want none of the drugs, P. So you was like, nah, I'm cool on drugs. And in fact, you better take these. You know who I am. Better take these. And then, when there ever been, what do you mean laced? The alcohol, the drink was laced with drugs, or the drinks were with alcohol. And then if they're laced with alcohol, you can't taste that a drink has alcohol in it. You just, this tastes so good. What? And you just no one's never drank that much Kool-Aid before, P. I don't, it sounds fabricated.
It also goes on to say that according to Jones in 2023, Combs introduced him to an Oscar-winning actor, Cuba Gooding Jr., 56, and left the two alone in the studio on Combs' yacht. Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching and groping and fondling Mr. Jones' legs, his upper thighs, and near his groins, and the small of his backs, and his buttocks, and his man, hold on, he doing too much. Fam. It should have stopped at the leg, fam. What kind of signs did you giving them that it's okay to rub you up and rub you down?
Right. And then you just taking it. The multiple gropings?
Ain't you a grown ass man?
I'm trying to told you.
So you saying as a grown man, you so pussy willow that you can't stand up to being is because if it's because of the money, fam, I don't feel sorry for you, fam.
At all.
You took that because of the bread, fam. It said the complaint includes photos that were proportionally shows Cuba Gooding Jr. with his arm around Jones, along with pictures allegedly so Combs and Gooden taken on the yacht. Combs had dominion and control over the actions of Cuba Gooding Jr. and failed to step in to stop Cuba Gooding Jr. from sexually assaulting Jones. The lawsuit states, "You a grown ass man, dog. You talking about the other man had dominion over the other man to stop the man from manhandling you?"
Right. Like that was your boyfriend.
Come on now.
Why my boyfriend didn't protect me? You was
right
supposed to protect me, boyfriend.
Not the protection.
Sure, yeah.
It used the word dominion. Dominate. He dominates you.
And then the smaller your back down to your butt crack.
I'm saying that sounds. I'm just saying. He's giving you the feather fingers on the back, and you're cool with it.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's what vision. You getting the feather fingers, fam? You're Freddy feather fingers on the small of the back. You're garbage.
Straight up.
Gooding Jr. has faced several lawsuits in recent years over alleged sex abuse, rape, and forcibly touching. So they trying to be like, well, this ain't no different. He did that too. Now, listen, y'all, I'm gonna take this all with a grain of salt. I'm not jumping on the back. You know he did it. We're not doing that. That's not what we're doing over here. Let Cuz have his little day in court. Let the facts come out. I'm not dogpiling on Diddy. I'm not assuming that he did anything. What I am going to assume though is that the stories that I hear sound real suspect and real moist.
Right.
There's a lot of moisture in the telling of said story. And I can't help but wonder, is it your moisture in the drug mix that had you swimming around in the pond, and then when it dried up, you had to clap back and get some paper? Because now you out here in the industry as that nigga, that dude that was rolling with Diddy. That's who you is now. And you don't like that. But you did it to yourself, fam.
Period.
Said producer claimed he suffered consistent, unsolicited touches and threats of violence by Diddy. All I'm saying is, and these is all articles in succession too. They're just pouring it on too. So I'm just going one for one. It says other unwanted behavior James claimed to have suffered from Combs included being forced to see the rapper's nude body on multiple occasions, as well as soliciting sex workers to perform sex acts with them for pleasure of Mr. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
He purchased people for you to help with the whoops, and you helped. You were still there 13 months, fam.
13 months.
Throughout his time living with you lived with Mr. Combs?
Mr. Freddie Featherfinger.
Now it's coming out. Well, how could you think Cuba Gooding Jr. would not think that you've been around for 13 months? You on the yacht. You on the yacht, the yacht recording music. What is the acoustics better on the yacht? It says it's throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, Jones was the victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his anus by Mr. Combs. Cause you liked it, that stuff, dude.
Oh, just come on, man. That's your boyfriend. He was his little boo thing side piece. Mr. Belvedere. That was you. The new one.
Jones alleged that Combs many tactics to maintain dominion and control over him. See, there's that word dominion. Come on, man. You sound like a little Bihaka-chach right now, dog.
You is sounding real batchy.
He's dominating me.
He tickled my earnest.
He said, it said, including through physical force. So now you saying Diddy was strong arming the pussy from you, fam?
Boom.
What kind of man is you, dude? You ain't in jail. You could get away.
Could have left.
You could call the police. Shit, you could have called your homies to beat him up.
Cousins.
You got family, don't you?
You
got homeboys? You is a grown man. You got homeboys?
Big bro.
It said the producer of the year's the work for the Love album offered money to purchase musical instruments and promised him real estate and access to high-level record executives. Oh, so that's why you endured it.
Mm-hmm.
So he made you promises. He said, "Boo, I'm gonna buy you that new beat machine you like. I'm gonna get you a crib. I'm gonna put you up, get you a little crib and a core, and I'm gonna introduce you to my executive peoples. All you gotta do is stay down."
That's it. Bussify it out. And don't
And,
let
and
nobody
it says,
find
and I
out.
quote, he would go from promising Mr. Jones the world to threatening him, Mr. Jones, with physical harm. Well, that just sounds like an abusive relationship, guys.
That's what it sounds like. Boyfriend on boyfriend.
That just sounds like regular boyfriend and boyfriend manipulation, fam.
That's it.
The rich boyfriend with all the cheese that you let degrade you because he got the bread. We see it all the time.
Pretty bussy.
We see it all the time. So you the bottom in the relationship, obviously.
Obviously.
Says Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones' face. That's weird. And informed Mr. Jones that he was willing to kill his mother, Janice Combs, if he must in order to get what he wants. He wouldn't think of twice about harming Mr. Jones. So he said, "I kill my own mother if you don't give me that bussy." Do you know what I do to people who don't give me the bussy? I don't got a problem killing my own mother. So I take you out if you don't give me the bussy. And you
You
stayed.
seen what I did to Big. You seen what I did to
You
Big.
stayed. You stayed though. It also goes on to say if you're a survivor of sexual assault, call RAIN. It offers support through the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Well, he should have called that. They
Mm-hmm.
have 4 articles in succession about this guy. That was a 4-piece. We just did 4 articles with different titles. That was 4 of them. Dude sound like a big bowl of jello. I really
Any
is
chance they get,
are we
boy.
victim blaming? Hey TZ, are we victim blaming?
No.
Are we
Doesn't
is
sound
that the
right.
stigma? Is that the stigma? People don't, believe men when things happen to them. So, we victim blaming and he was vulnerable and we shouldn't be making fun of such a situation because his pussy was vulnerable.
If I smell fish sticks and if I smell spoiled bussy milk, I'm gonna speak on it.
Man, I see all y'all viewers up in there. Y'all just looking and ain't said nothing. Somehow I
Look at
always
this.
feel like one of them is my mom watching, which is crazy.
It is.
Um, I know,
That's
right?
my
Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Is y'all ready to pile? Are you one of them ones that's piling on to the Diddy? Like Diddy, he did it. I know that him. He freaky. He did it. He got, and secretly what that is. Y'all be hating because Cuz got a lot of money and all of that. Somehow,
period.
black twisted black people want to see people doing something fall. It's twisted. I don't understand that about you guys, but um,
We
or
going
are
after him the
you know,
hardest, P.
huh?
I said we the ones that be going after him the hardest.
Yep.
You
Oh, he
knew he
did it.
didn't
Yep.
do it, man. String him up. String him on up.
Yeah, they'll put him out there before anybody else does. All right, so is y'all one of them people that's going to jump on the Diddy bandwagon, or is y'all like let all the facts out come out and what the woo de woo is? Put that in the comment section. Let us know what you think. I'm not going to hold you. However, I am going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know that I got 4 words for you, pimpin'. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes. Go ahead and like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it all the way to the crib, I've got love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. I am out the door for sure, and you already